So, I haven't talked much. I usually talk way more. I'm like the cheerleader that you guys said. That happened. There's a few. I feel like this particular song always needs a solid introduction because it's one of the fun things about writing a song, and I'm sure a lot of you guys figured this out also, is that you're really studying and deepening the writing that you're putting music to, because you have to like go over and over and over again to make sure that it works, right? And so this particular one was a lot of fun for me because first of all, it's a kid's song. It does really weird things to kids, guys. I'm not even joking. Like, people keep coming up to me and like ghostly white, be like, dude, that song. Like this is just a side note. My nephew was 4 months old. And him, my sister, his mom, and my parents went to New Brunswick from Ontario, which is about a 12-hour drive. And for a 4-month-old, it's not easy. And he cried for the first 4 hours, and nothing could stop him. And my parents, I guess, put my CD on, and then this song came on, and he stopped crying. And as soon as this song stopped, he started crying again. And so they put Friends or Strangers again on, and he stops crying. So my poor family had to listen to this song for 8 hours. And then I was at last year's ABS conference, and I played it, for this, I played the song because adults can be kids too, and there's this mom who bought the CD, and she had a 4-year-old kid, and she was putting it on, and apparently she's the one who was like, dude, your song's weird, in a good way, but she's like, okay, my 4-year-old child instantly gave me parts to sing, is what she told me. It was the first time she heard it, and 30 seconds into the song, she's like, okay, that's your part, now sing. And then she's like, okay, stop it, it's my turn. And she was like, what is going on? And apparently she had to do this for like a solid half hour in her room, and I was like, I'm sorry, man, I don't know what to tell you. So this is basically, it does weird things to kids. But so the cool thing about writing this song, and kind of studying the writing, is that you really pick up on things that you don't necessarily pick up right away. And one of the things that I noticed in this particular song, or quote, was the importance of adjectives as opposed to just focusing on the nouns. So the quote is, "It is incumbent upon everyone to show utmost love, rectitude of conduct, straightforwardness, and sincere kindliness unto all the peoples and kindreds of the world, be they friend or stranger." And so I really started thinking about, like, Abdullah was very precise when he wrote this quote, because he said, "It is incumbent upon everyone to show utmost love." And so he could have easily said, it is incumbent upon everyone to show love, and then you can go, good, because I don't like that person too much, so I'm just going to give him this much love. But he's telling you that, no, that's not enough. You have to do utmost love. And then utmost love, rectitude of conduct, straightforwardness, and sincere kindliness. So, because you can show kindliness, but not necessarily be sincere, right? I think we talked about that yesterday, too, just about our thoughts and the purity of our thoughts, and how important it is to be consistent with that. And so all of a sudden, Abdul-Baha, it's like he knew, right? He knew that sometimes we wouldn't necessarily want to be sincere, and all of a sudden he's like, sorry guys, you can't just be kind, you have to be sincere about it. Right, so this quote made me realize that it's one thing to read the nouns and understand the nouns that he uses, but really, really pay attention to the adjectives that are next to them, because they give you a little more. And sometimes that's the part that you don't necessarily want to hear all the time, but it's the important part, right? Yeah. It's like the what versus the why. Sometimes the why is way more important than the what, right? Depending on what it is. Anyway, here's my kid song. It will haunt your dreams. I'm telling you.
5.5 months, girls?
What?
5.5 months.
It will. Things are going to happen. Weird things are going to happen to your kid, I tell you.
She accidentally leaves it and she can't unmove it.
All I gotta say is good luck, alright? It is incumbent upon everyone to show the utmost love, rectitude, conduct, straightforwardness, and sincere kindliness unto all the peoples and kindreds of the world. Be they friends or strangers, be they friends or strangers, be they friends or strangers, be they friends or strangers. The utmost love, gratitude, conduct, straightforwardness, and sincere kindliness unto all the peoples and kindreds of the world. It is incumbent upon our strangers to show the utmost love, our strangers, conduct, straightforwardness, our strangers, be the friend the peoples, our strangers of the world. It is incumbent upon our strangers to show the utmost love, our strangers, conduct, straightforwardness, our strangers, see the one the people are strangers. The world it is incumbent upon our strangers to show the utmost love. Our strangers, conduct, be straightforwardness. Our strangers, see the one the people are strangers. The world it is incumbent upon our strangers to show the utmost love. Our strangers, conduct, be straightforwardness. Our strangers, see the one the people are strangers. The world it is incumbent upon our strangers to show the utmost love. Our strangers, be straightforwardness. Our strangers, see the one the our strangers, but I'm is incumbent upon our strangers to show the utmost love. Our strangers, be straightforwardness. Our strangers, see the one the our strangers, but I'm is incumbent upon our strangers. Are you guys ready? You guys know what I'm gonna ask you to do? Trumpet solo. Alright, let's just do trumpet solo for like 2 seconds. I'm sounding like a chicken. Be the friends or strangers. 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 One more time. Be the friends or strangers. Be the friends or strangers. Be the friends or strangers. Be the friends or strangers.